Hello there! Once the weather improved and the winds were right, we provisioned and set off sailing around New Caledonia South Lagoon. What an experience that was!
Hello from New Caledonia! We are sailing for the first time around Noumea, and on a sunny day like today, it is amazing! Why? Because Noumea is surrounded by a huge chain of coral reefs, so you can sail inside this coral reef barrier, and the waters are flat, and you have all sorts of atolls or îlots, how they call them around here, that you can sail to, that are very beautiful and very wild. And because this lagoon is a UNESCO patrimoine, is full of life. UNESCO patrimoine. So you can see turtles, we've seen dolphins today, big dolphins.
We are not sailing very fast, but we've got two friends hugging Mehalah. Here they are, bellies up and enjoying themselves. Yes, hello friends. Yes, and you're gonna come back, let me guess. Oh yeah.
That's Grande Terre, Noumea, where we left from today. And here is the lagoon, and we are sailing inside the lagoon, and the waters are, as I said, absolutely perfect. What do you say, Sorin?
I say we have two fishing rods in the water and we're very hungry. So that's what I say, and I keep an eye on everything around.
Yes.
Because there are little islands, there are boomies, there are
Sandbanks.
It's
Yeah.
not all just plain sailing. Here we are, full sails, a beautiful day. We've got 10 knots of wind, and we're making the most of these 10 knots of wind. Wow! And we're sailing around to some little islands, some little atolls. We've got our locomotion right here, the kayak. We're using this when we have sheltered waters. We've got here the crew flat out, enjoying the sun. What else are you enjoying, Ana? Not the dolphins, no?
Oh, the dolphins!
Oh, come on, come on!
They were here, they left now, and they were big and beautiful.
Yes, so a lot of activity in the water here. A lot, like we have dolphins, turtles. We've made some water out of this clean water around in the atoll. Desalinized some water, that is. And we're gonna go and pick up a buoy and just enjoy.
Here we are. Oh yeah.
We've spent a beautiful night, very calm night on Île du Nez. And today we're exploring the little island. It's just a little sandbank, really, with some rocks and trees and vegetation. Very petite, very small.
It's amazing.
Ana is absolutely baffled by the beauty of this place.
Yes, by the colors, by the rocks, by the coral, the fish, everything is absolutely amazing.
Well
Even
done.
Mehalah,
Even Mehalah, it's
gorgeous.
amazing. Good. Yes, that's us there on a mooring buoy. And now the boats are coming from the city. Few people swimming around, but what a gorgeous blue sky, calm, flat day it is.
The water surrounding the atolls are marine reserve. The fish do not have to worry about hungry sailors like ourselves.
We've got an absolute gorgeous day here in Noumea in New Caledonia with perfect winds, 15 knots, flattish sea or flat seas because we're inside the barrier reef in the lagoon. So we came out sailing, of course. What else to do on a day like this? What's today's destination, Ana? Wow, I won't even try to go anywhere near that Prony, but yeah, Bay du Prony. We're fishing, we're trying to catch some dinner. We're always hungry, especially in New Caledonia. Here, prices are very exotic. So, some bad weather is coming. We're gonna hide from that. Oh, Ile de Pan, here we come, here we come. We got some big swells coming from a storm in the Tasman Sea with some waves coming through, but we should be protected inside the lagoon here. So.
We love Noumea, yet it feels so nice to be away from crowded places. So we're making landfall somewhere where it was not planned, or not in better Brunei. However, it looks really lovely here, really remote.
One over there, they're thinking they're gonna have the bait for themselves tonight.
Nah.
Go and anchor really close to them.
Oh, cheeky monkey. In what wonderful way we are rewarded tonight.
Here we are on a very, very wet Monday morning. We're sailing to Ile de Pan. Ile de Pan, which is translated in English as
the island of pines.
There we go. We're hoping to see some pines in the sunset and in the sun, because at the moment we're like two cats behind the window looking out at the pouring rain. We're been waiting for some time for a good window to do this sail because it's about 40 nautical miles, 8 hours at least at 5 knots for us. So we left this morning with rain and well, not nice conditions, I would say, huh?
Yes, because the wind was right and we wanted to take advantage of the good wind.
So here we are, taking advantage of the rain also to wash the decks. Yeehaw!
We caught a fish! We caught a fish at last! Well done, Captain! Here it is! Big tuna!
New Caledonia is politically troubled. Civilization is not always welcome, nor are sailors. In the outer islands, we can only drop the hook in selected bays. Once in Ile de Pan, we anchored in remote Couteau Bay.
Not a particularly windy day here in Ile de Pan, in New Caledonia, but the waves, the swell from a previous storm are quite big on the side where we are anchored. This poor palm tree looks like he's holding on for dear life. One root holding the whole thing still connected to the land. The swell is about. Ana is enjoying herself against a rather healthy coconut tree. Hello! So this one is doing well. Still. And the rest of the beach looks a bit some big trees that have been here for a while and looks like they're getting washed away now.
In the indigenous Melanesian population culture, the totems are a form of connection to the ancestors of a particular tribe. In the vicinity of a Kanak tribe, there will be pieces of fabric tied to trees or wooden sculptures. It is believed that in this way, the ancestral powers are passed down through the generations.
Returning from our hike, I treat myself to a local cold beer, whilst Ana is having a photo session with a couple of locals.
When sailing back from Ile-de-Pin to Grande Terre, the weather conditions are absolutely brilliant. We choose a different route that sees us gliding over strikingly blue water. It was magic. And so was the fishing.
On returning to Noumea, we feast on the caught fish with our friends, including Maya the dog.
And off we are again.
Ana, who checked the weather today for the wind?
I did!
And what did he say?
15! Casting 15!
And what do we have?
Up to 25!
Way! So who do we blame? Ana! Les Alizés, hein? Woo!
It is weekend, and Ile-Maître, being only 30 minutes away from Noumea, is busier than we thought. Looking for peace and quiet, we set sail towards more remote Reef Tombow.
We sail past Faramede and zigzag numerous reefs to reach the sheltered and bluest waters of Reef Tombow.
We just love it here. Sorin treats himself to a refreshing dip, whilst I can't get enough of admiring the bluest waters ever.
We scratch our heads where to fly the drone from. Next morning, the low tide reveals a small patch of sand on the horizon, ideal as a launching platform, and we are on a time-critical mission.
It is a race against the time because this island will only be here for a few minutes. The tide will just cover it and we won't have a landing place for this beast anymore. So we gotta do what we gotta do fast. Right.
Where are we?
I don't want to say anything in French and you start laughing at me.
No, but we are at the edge of the lagoon, right?
Yes. On the east side.
On the east side. So there is the mighty Pacific Ocean across the barrier reef. And beautiful Mehalah, it's over there on her own.
Yes, here we are in Reef Tombow. It's a mini lagoon inside the big lagoon close to Numea. How many miles to Numea from here?
Almost 20.
Yeah. We arrived here yesterday afternoon with almost no wind. And we motored in through the pass, and it was all sheltered and calm and flat and nice blue turquoise waters, and
Like we never seen before. I mean, like beautiful.
yes. And in the evening the wind picked up, so I had a sort of mixed sleep night. Now it's pumping even more. We got 20 knots now, so that's why we're under the spray hood here. We've been for a swim. We had a look at some corals, fish.
Not impressive.
Not a lot of fish because there isn't a lot of coral around. A very exciting thing we've done was to find that little island.
Yes, and we flew the drone, and it's fantastic to see the really blue waters from above.
Now I think it's if we want to have lunch and so on, it's time to move on to Faramede from here and pick up a mooring there, because it will be a bit more sheltered. The waves are picking up here. The Pacific Ocean started pumping in the waves, and somebody doesn't want to spend another night here.
Oh yeah.
Somebody sleeps very well. Somebody worries a little bit. Hey.
I sleep very well. He is worried when the wind is blowing.
Well,
and
we're surrounded by boomies. We have them everywhere around us, on the back of us, and so if
right there.
yeah, black dot there behind us, just there. That's a boomie, and we've got another one on this side here. So my thing is, if anything happens, your anchor drags or so on, you're surrounded by these dangers.
Absolutely.
Very close. This one is like, I don't know, 20 meters away from us, and they're dotted around the whole bay. And of course, when you come in and out, you gotta keep an eye on them.
Yes, duck and dive. But Faramede, it's only 30 minutes away, so we're
Faramede,
hoping
here
for
we come.
better shelter.
Here we come. We just came out of the little lagoon where we were, and it's lively, man. The waves are breaking over. We got things all covered in salt. We're heeled over with just a bit of genoa.
But luckily we only have 30 minutes.
Yeah, only 30 minutes of this. The waves are coming beam on, and lively conditions. I know. An empty bench. We're almost empty before Ana came around. There are no tourists, and that's because the weather is absolutely terrible. The wind is blasting. We got 26, 28 knots of wind. We came here. Why did we come here? What?
Was built and brought over from France. Giant navigators like ourselves.
We were meant to be here for 2 days, right?
3 days says, and in fact it's not. So,
Can we stay here for tonight and tomorrow?
no,
Why?
because there are waves in the Anchorage and Mehalah is doing this and that, and it's totally uncomfortable. So we'll be going.
Do we have enough time to find another anchorage today?
Yes. Oh yes, there will be another Anchorage, but 2 hours away. We can do it.
Let's go.
We arrive at night in this really well protected anchorage close to the mainland, not far from Noumea. We set to do what we love most, a wooden fire barbie.
Today we have a big announcement to make to all our YouTube followers and our subscribers. We bought a catamaran. Do you know anything about that, Anna?
No.
I bought the catamaran and it's a secret, and I'm sharing this secret live with you right now. And the catamaran is right here. We're on it.
Oh my god! I was like looking, what are you on about?
People with catamarans miss on something. They don't know, but they miss on something. They miss on the angle, the speed, and the heel of a sailing yacht. They miss that. We have both. We have catamaran. Look at this. We're sailing. Look, you can put the cup down. You can have lunch. You can sleep. You can do anything you want. And we're sailing. Not fast, 2.7 knots, but hey.
Where are we sailing?
We're sailing to meet our friends in the bay just around the corner. They've got the barbecue ready. They know we're coming. Thank you, Marco and Mumu.
Non, parce que bon, je voulais faire une photo de Mehalah, mais pourquoi je fais pas un film?
Allez,
Ça filme.
ça filme.
Silence. On tourne.
Sorin and I like to call each other Coco, purely out of love. Going through the junk aboard their vessel, our friends come across a navigational chart of Coco Island. They decide to offer it to us as a souvenir. I am exhausted.
Close to Japan. Close to Alaska.
Merci beaucoup.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Look.
Duty calls, and our friends are sailing back to Noumea.
Kayaking around the bay, we come across this sneaky creature. They seem to be everywhere in the West Pacific.
It's 7:30 here in New Caledonia, and someone is very active. Anna is already up on the rigging, checking the backstays. We haven't cleaned them for a while, so she's checking the pins and also cleaning it with the stainless steel cleaner. All looks good, Coco?
All looks very good.
Right, tomorrow off we go to Aussie. Kangaroos, here we come.
To leave the country, we need to check out first. French love their long lunch breaks. Waiting for the offices to reopen, we decided to visit Noumea Maritime Museum and admire what was the biggest sailing ship that ever existed, France II.
Where is the sun?
This retired warship captain has collected an impressive number of hats from the countries he visited during his career. After a final pizza galore kindly hosted by our friend Maxu and long emotional goodbyes, we set sail west towards Australia, accompanied in the lagoon by Moana.
Time of arrival.
Sorin.
Yes, thank you, my friend. Well, it's time to say goodbye to our very thick mooring here in New Caledonia. We have 3 ropes like this, and it's time to say goodbye today, and off we go to
Australia, kangaroos,
Here we go.
crocodiles and cockatoos. Thank you, Nico, Yanis, and Adagio. Au revoir. Moana, ici Mehalah.
Mehalah, pas mal.
Je voulais dire que c'est gentil et merci beaucoup.
Ça nous fait vraiment plaisir de vous accompagner un petit peu.
Behind us on the far distance is Noumea. These guys next to us are not pirates, they're our friends. They're fishing and they came out to say goodbye, farewell and fair winds to us. And soon we will be coming out of the lagoon through the pass just in front of us there. There's a catamaran, he's also sailing to Australia. And impressions, Anna?
I'm very sad to leave this beautiful place with its beautiful people, and yeah, I'm excited to sail to Australia as well.
You're not gonna cry though, no?
No,
We're not
I'm
gonna
not
cry.
going to cry, but I have to say that it is the best place we've been in our around the world trip so far.
Cesa, there we go. That's the conclusion. Okay. Goodbye, Moana.
Join us in our next episode for one of the most challenging passages in our voyage. This time not because the weather was unkind, but because we had to hand steer for 7 days solid, day and night.
Thanks for watching our video.
If you enjoy this channel, please subscribe, comment, give us the thumbs up and share.